Good morning, afternoon, evening. Hi everyone, it's taco time. I am fine. Other than that, we do have big news that was made public today, where Ame will be ceasing her stream activities. And honestly, I would have liked to have spoken about this after she does her chatting stream tomorrow, I think. But I feel like you guys will have a lot of questions, so I was like, maybe we'll chat a little bit before we start, and I'll try to, tell you guys as much as I know as well. I might understand things a little wrong, depending on how much I understood what the seizing activities entails. But from what I know, it's not like a full-on graduation where you won't ever see her again kind of thing. She does have a comment in the video where she announced it that explains it a little bit. She's not gonna be like staff like A-chan or anything, no. She's not becoming like back-end staff like some of you guys are saying. No, it's not like that. She'll be around time to time. Like, think about it in a way where, in those big like long-running animes and stuff, like a very special episodes, they're like, we need the power of our past magical girls, I don't know, to come and help us something, yeah. And then they get summoned and they're like, wow, she came to join us, now we can defeat the great evil kind of thing. Think about it kind of like that. But I don't know to what extent she'll still be around, but yeah, just think of it as just no more regular streams and stuff. Mostly don't be too sad. She's not completely gone. It's just that you will see her seldomly. And I think as Myth, we all talked about it too. We didn't want this to be anything sad, and we want to keep as much of a positive vibe as possible. I personally think too, like, I wanna always be very supportive of Ame, because how much I know that she wants to do so much more, and I feel like when she goes the Ame way, she'll be able to achieve a lot of things that she wanted to do. So I support Ame all the way, and she's not leaving on bad terms. I think there will be opportunities in the future. The Ame way, exactly. So it's not like a full graduation again, where you won't never see her ever again kind of thing. Like, you'll see her in special occasions and stuff, and I personally don't know to what extent, but don't be surprised, if she pops up somewhere here and there, and you'll be like, oh, Ame. I don't know. For me, I feel like the best thing we can do is just be happy for her, support her, and be happy when we get to see her again here and there, And I feel like I personally just had enough time, I guess, to digest the news and my feelings over time. But I'm sure you guys are very shocked, so take your time in, sorting out your feelings and stuff. Give her as much love, much support as you can while you still can. I heard a quote once where it takes hours for us to just digest like a little bit of food, right? So it's kind of the same as hearing news or hearing about graduations and stuff. Like, think about it, the years and years of emotions and feelings and memories we had. It's gonna be hard to digest. It's gonna take more than hours. So just take it slow. As I always said, the best thing we can do is to really send her off with a smile. This reminds me, this is kind of sort of related, but there was a Ichiban Kuji, which is like a random draw prize thing with Winnie the Pooh at a nearby konbini. And it's a quote from Winnie the Pooh where it's kind of a bittersweet quote where it's like, I used to believe in forever, but forever is too good to be true. But it's true. I mean, like, when something begins, something has an inevitable end. But I think the best you can do is really enjoy the present, what you can do to support, your Oshis right at the present. And then at the end, you'll be like, as long as you're not left with any regrets, I feel like that's pretty good. So, what can we do to support you? Honestly, for me personally, if you guys just come out to hang out at streams, if you tweet about your favorite moments on streams and stuff, And if you're just like a quiet watcher too, that's completely fine. I feel like there's many different ways to support your Oshi. And no matter what happens, honestly, Myth will always be fine. We'll always be together. So yeah, just, you know, watching streams, commenting, you know, liking our posts, so we know you were there. It's rough, but you know, it's Ame. She'll be amazing no matter where she is. She managed to do so much in the 4 years together, so I can't wait to, you know, see whatever she's up to in the future on her own. She is the Ame, you know. I always want to thank Ame because without her, I feel like early Myth wouldn't happen as, like, especially with a lot of the VR and 3D stuff earlier in her time. I feel like it would have been very different. I'll miss her a lot. I'll miss hearing her hiccups and, you know, really like just tuning into her screams, streams. You know, especially when I remember I was just having her Elden Ring stream up before. Her hicks, her screams. She is very full of ideas, and I can't wait to see, you know, what she's up to. But yeah, let's try to stay positive. And I guess another thing is, like, if other members would like to talk about Ame, then do, you know, go and support everyone. But if they're also trying to, you know, their normal streams as well, make sure, you know, go bother them too much about it. I know it's hard, but we don't want it to be, you know, a negative. We want to be respectful and positive. Yeah, just wait for them to bring it up first, because of, you know, how Ame is. Everyone loves Ame. So I'm sure everyone will really want to talk about, you know, their favorite memories with Ame and stuff. But just be, you know, respectful of everyone as much as possible. She is such a lovely person, and honestly, the more I got to know her, like, she has so many ideas and stuff, you know, she wants to try. But there's just so much you can do in certain situations. We'll give her lots of love, lots of support. She'll just poke around once in a while. So, you know, let's not be sad that you won't see her around too much. Let's just be happy that she was here with us. Honestly, I think back, because, you know, with different twists of fate, different people could have been behind the first 5 of HoloLive English. I sometimes think about it, but in the end, I feel like the Myth we have now is really, like, just amazing, you know? Like, everyone has their own little creative sphere. Everyone was really nice and supportive, very nice. I'll be honest, like, as much as I like to work nicely with everyone, there are people, like, in the world where I just beat them and I'm just like, I don't think I'll get along with them very well, kind of thing, you know? And usually those people I don't really interact with that much at all, like, even in school and stuff. But with, like, Myth and actually just HoloLive English in general, like, everyone is so, like, supportive and nice with everyone else that it's, like, hard not to love them all, you know? It's a miracle, honestly, because, you know, even in schools you get different, like, groups of, you know, friends who don't get along with each other and stuff. And that was one of the things that I get worried about when, you know, a group gets too big. But it's a very rare, I think, that these like-minded individuals just gathered and just able to work together. Anyways, I think that's what I wanted to say on my end. I'm sure other Myth members and other EN members will maybe talk about it a little bit more, especially Ame herself. I think she'll do a talking stream tomorrow. I think that's what she said about, you know, just talking more about it, because this is kind of like a unprecedented thing where it's not like a full-on graduation. It's kind of different. She probably has more knowledge on it than me to support her until we have to part ways for now. I'll just say it like that. But, you know, you never know where our paths will cross again. One thing I do want to make clear is that she's not becoming staff or anything like that behind the scenes. I mean, maybe we can use Ame or get help by Ame Studios down the line, but she's not, like, becoming a manager or anything staff related, okay?